Welcome back, comic collectors. JX Comics here for a new haul, as promised. So I've got a few things that I've picked up over the last probably couple of months or so. Last video I did, if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's my top 50 books. But this is just things that I've picked up. There's a couple of new things in here, a couple of older, maybe slight keys. Nothing too major, but there's quite a few books in here. So sit back and check it out. So, first issue we've got is XMen 267. This is the second appearance of Gambit. So you probably saw first appearance in my last video. Then we have another XMen here. We've got XMen 25. I think this is from the 2003 series. This is part of the Fatal Attractions run with... this is the issue where Magneto rips out all of Wolverine's adamantium. It's pretty gruesome. I kind of prefer because it carries on into Wolverine issue 75. The covers are better on that one. You see all this sort of adamantium hanging out of him and stuff, so but it's quite brutal. Then I managed to pick up Daredevil 170. Where did I pick this up? I think I picked it up from a local store online. But this is the first appearance of... well, no, not the first appearance. It's when Kingpin's identity is revealed. So Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, so it's when his identity is revealed. I've managed to pick that up for like £3, so that was quite a good deal. Amazing Spider-Man 301. Still haven't got 300. I'm working on it. I'm going to get it, don't worry. This is 301. Obviously, very similar cover swipe of that 300 one. This one's quite hard to get in decent quality because of the white cover. This one's not too bad though. It's got a bit of a sort of spine tick here where the staple is. But other than that, it's pretty white, so I'm quite happy with that one. Then, what do we have here? I want to say special thanks to Vin Crew actually, because I've watched a few of his videos recently and they prompted me to buy a few issues that he's picked up in relation to sort of comic series and stuff and TV movie related news. So thanks Vin Crew, love your channel. This is Detective Comics 608. This is the first appearance of Anarchy. Anarchy is going to be playing a role in Arrow at some point. Then we have Batman 457. Really cool cover, this one. This is the first appearance of Tim Drake as Robin. So got a Scarecrow appearance in there as well. Really like the cover on this one. So it's not too much of a key. It's a first appearance of something, but yeah, so that's not too bad. I think that was only about £2, and that's in near mint quality. Then we have Superman issue 38. I don't pick up Superman as part of my pull list, but this one is quite interesting. It's got it's the first appearance of one of his new powers. Just sort of focus out there. In that, basically, they say that his heat vision is sort of a precursor to a new power, which is his super flare, and you see that used for the first time. And in that, when he uses the super flare, it sort of destroys all his Kryptonian costume and stuff, so he has to get a new costume. So in this issue, he's got the first appearance of a new power of Superman's and a new costume. So that's worth picking up. This one was in my top 50 last week. It's only because I've only picked it up recently. I didn't pick it up. My wife got it for me for my birthday. This is the first time we see Captain America pick up Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. So that's quite cool. Then we have Alias issue 22. This is the origin of Jessica Jones. So for those of you who don't know, there's a new Netflix series going to be coming out soon, which is called Jessica Jones. I'm not going to call it Alias because there was obviously that other show called Alias. But yeah, this issue of Alias is the origin of Jessica Jones. So that one's worth picking up. Here we have Titans. So in Arrow again, there's going to be a new big bad called Damien Dark, and his first appearance is in this issue here. There is another version, as Vin Crew pointed out in his video, that is it's like a connecting cover on this side, so you can watch out for either one of those. Captain Marvel 16. This is the 2005 series, 2003. I think it's 2003. This is the first appearance of Fire Lavelle. let's take those off. Then I've been picking up there's a couple. I picked them all up at once actually. There's a couple of Batman issues that seem to be heating up a little bit. Maybe not this particular one, but it's in a run of the ones I've got. So it's Endgame Part 1. That's Batman 35. This is obviously the New 52 Batman. Batman 36, it's Endgame Part 2. Here's the ones where the covers start heating up. People seem to like them. So we've got Endgame Part 3 and Batman 37. Good Joker cover there. Anything Joker, it's always a hot pickup to get. So I picked up those. And Batman 38, Endgame Part 4. And Batman 39, another cool Joker cover. So those last three Joker covers, they seem to be going for quite a bit. So happy to pick up those for a decent price. Then we have, this one's quite interesting. This is the Pulse issue 1. The Pulse is basically, for those of you who don't know, it's after Jessica Jones stops being a private detective. She goes to J. Jonah Jameson and they start to work. She gets Jessica Jones to work on a new sort of newspaper / article called The Pulse. She works on that with Ben Urich, who is obviously just been in the Daredevil series. And it's basically on superheroes and costumed vigilantes and that sort of thing. So that's the first issue of that. I picked up that, no particular key in that apart from being the first issue. And mentions of Ben Urich and also Luke Cage, who's also got a Netflix series coming out. This is number 11. Before the story of Jessica Jones's baby even popped up, that's the baby's first cover appearance. That's Danielle Cage, so baby of Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. And this is the actual first appearance of Danielle Cage. So if that ever comes into the TV series, that could be relevant. Then I also picked up Amazing Spider-Man 1, The Renew Your Vows. I also picked up the variant to that, the sketch variant. That's quite a cool one. I picked up a Secret Wars sketch variant. It's also very cool. Convergence, I'm reading that at the moment. It's on my pull list. I haven't got all the way through, but this is Convergence 1, the Harley Quinn edition, so that's quite cool. Here we have Harley Quinn and Power Girl. This is a new series. This is issue 1. I picked up Princess Leia issue 1. And then we got Lando issue 1. Whose variant is that? I'm not sure whose variant that is. But that's quite a cool cover. I do like that one. So I like picking up the variant covers every now and then. And I also picked up this. This is the new Brian K. Vaughan one, We Stand on Guard. Where America attacks Canada, I believe. I don't really know. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard on my Facebook community and elsewhere this is a particularly hot book at the moment. So I picked up an issue 1. We'll see what that does. Then we are going to move on to some Silk / SpiderGwen. So I picked up quite a few of these recently. I like getting the variants on these. So let's see what we've got to start off with. We'll start off with this one first because it's part of a connecting variant. So this is SpiderGwen issue 1 variant edition, and this is the connecting variant to this one here, which is Silk issue 1. So quite a cool connecting cover. I do like those connecting ones. So that's some cool variant to have. Carrying on with Silk, this is Silk issue 2. What's the Amazing 300 Spider-Man cover swipe, which has been done to death now. This is, which cover variant is that? The Phantom variant, isn't it, of course. Then I got this variant here of Spider-Gwen issue 2, Midtown Comics variant. Then this one's pretty cool. This is Amazing Spider-Man 50 cover swipe, but this is Spider-Gwen. Which issue is this? This is the Comic Kings variant of issue 1. So that's quite cool. This one's quite cool as well. We've got Spider-Gwen issue 1. This is a limited edition comics variant. That one's signed, and it's got the you can see it there, the certificate of authenticity. That's signed by Jorge Molina. So that's quite cool. Do like the cover art on all these ones. Main reason I'm picking them up, really. This one's Spider-Gwen 1. This is the Pacelli variant, and that is a variant of issue 2. Another issue 2 Spider-Gwen comic exposure variant. Then here we have another connecting variant, so Amazing Spider-Man issue 17, and the connecting variant to that, if it stands up, which is SpiderGwen issue 3. That's quite cool, I do like that. Very nice connecting variant to have there. Then we have SpiderGwen issue 3 variant. SpiderGwen issue 4 comic exposure variant. Picked up a SpiderGwen blank variant. We've also got SpiderGwen Midtown Comics, that's a sepia/colour variant, and then we have the normal one there, which is just the standard Midtown Comics variant. I also picked up SpiderGwen issue 1, a special debut issue. This is again a cover swipe of Amazing Spider-Man 300. I got 2 of those because one was in a bumper pack. Basically I got like 9 or 10 variants altogether for a really good price on my Facebook group, so I was happy to get that. And I also got the Encore edition of the Phantom variant as well. So I thought that was quite cool. I've got a couple of issues of SpiderGwen issue 1. I've got a couple of, obviously as you saw, those Phantom variants of the 300 swipe that if anyone wants to do a trade for, I've got a few of those. I've also got a couple of SpiderGwen issue 1s as well. So if anyone wants to get in touch, just drop me a message in the comment section. That's about it from me. I will try and get another haul together in the next, we'll say 3 or 4 weeks. If not, I'm also reading a bunch of graphic novels at the moment of key storylines that I haven't read. So I might start doing a review section, a couple of video reviews for you guys, just to make sure that the channel remains active while I'm waiting for to get hold of new hauls and stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to check out all the other YouTubers in this community, especially Vin Crew. He's been doing some really good work lately. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.